Season 15 of Gold Rush has been nothing short of a roller coaster for its biggest mining stars. Parker Schnabel, who has been one of the most dominant miners in the Klondike for years, is now facing one of his toughest seasons yet. Meanwhile, Tony Beets, the king of the Klondike, is cashing in big, racking up gold at an astonishing rate while Parker struggles with setbacks that could cost him dearly. Parker Schnabel's shocking setback. Parker Schnabel has built a mining empire by outworking his competition, but even the hardest workers can't outrun bad luck. This season, Parker is dealing with multiple hurdles that threaten to grind his operation to a halt. Equipment breakdowns, worker shortages, and a crushing lack of pay dirt have left him scrambling for solutions. One of the biggest blows: a total shutdown at one of his key sites. With his ambitious 3-wash plant strategy already straining resources, Parker can't afford downtime. But that's exactly what happened when unforeseen complications forced him to halt production. With every hour of downtime costing thousands, Parker is in a race against time to get back up and running before the season slips away. On top of that, Parker is facing increased pressure from his crew. Morale is low, and the constant breakdowns and slow gold recovery have left some questioning if they should stick around. Parker's leadership is being tested like never before, and his ability to motivate and inspire his team could determine whether he can turn things around. Adding to his troubles, Parker's usual strategy of finding fresh, high-yielding ground has hit a wall. Some of his new cuts have not panned out as expected, forcing him to dig deeper, both literally and financially, to stay in the game. With mounting expenses and limited time, Parker is in a do-or-die situation. Tony Beets' massive payday. While Parker battles disaster, Tony Beets is sitting on a gold mine, literally. The veteran miner, known for his bold investments and no-nonsense leadership, is raking in more gold than ever. His decades of experience, massive fleet of equipment, and prime land are all paying off in a big way. Tony's latest gamble, reviving an old, abandoned cut, has turned into a gold jackpot, producing massive returns. With his wash plants running at full capacity, the Beets crew is stacking ounces and stacking cash. Some insiders even suggest Tony could break his own personal records for gold recovered this season. But Tony's success isn't just about luck. His years of strategic planning, reinvesting in high-quality machinery, and maintaining strong relationships with his crew are all paying dividends. Unlike Parker, who is struggling to keep his team together, Tony has a well-oiled machine of experienced miners who know how to get the job done. This efficiency is allowing him to extract gold at an unprecedented rate. Will Parker turn it around? Despite the odds, Parker Schnabel has never been one to back down. With millions of dollars on the line and his reputation at stake, he'll need to rally his team, fix his operations, and find new pay dirt fast. But will it be enough to catch up to Tony Beets, who is on track for one of his best seasons ever? One major factor that could help Parker is his ability to adapt. Over the years, he has proven himself to be a problem solver, often coming up with creative solutions to overcome setbacks. Whether it's sourcing new machinery, negotiating better land deals, or pushing his team harder, Parker has a knack for turning bad situations into profitable ones. Another advantage Parker might have is his willingness to take risks. While Tony plays the long game with steady, calculated moves, Parker has been known to take bold chances that sometimes lead to massive payoffs. If he can find the right opportunity before the season ends, he might just be able to pull off a dramatic comeback. As Gold Rush Season 15 unfolds, the stakes have never been higher. Will Parker recover from his devastating setbacks, or will Tony Beets run away with the season's biggest payday? One thing's for sure, this battle for Klondike Gold is far from over. Season 15 of Gold Rush has flipped the script on one of the show's longest-running competitive rivalries. Unlike previous seasons, Parker Schnabel now finds himself behind Tony Beets in the gold count. The question on everyone's mind: can Parker overcome Tony Beets for the rest of the season when operating at full capacity with his 3-wash plant strategy? A rivalry years in the making. The battle between Parker Schnabel and Tony Beets has been one of the most captivating storylines in Gold Rush history. From the moment Parker stepped onto the mining scene as a young upstart, he has been in direct competition with Tony. While Parker has built his operation from the ground up, Tony, a seasoned veteran, has relied on his decades of experience and prime land to stay ahead. Their competitive relationship has fueled some of the show's most intense moments, with each miner pushing the other to new heights. Over the years, the two have clashed over land, strategy, and even equipment. Parker has often rented ground from Tony, leading to tense negotiations that have sometimes put their relationship on the brink. Despite their rivalry, there's also a level of respect between them, as they both recognize the challenges and risks that come with gold mining. Tony's dominance in Season 15. Tony Beets has always been a powerhouse in the Klondike, but Season 15 has been especially lucrative for him. By capitalizing on strategic land purchases, maximizing his fleet of wash plants, and maintaining a disciplined, experienced crew, Tony has managed to pull in millions in gold, putting him in the lead over Parker. His decision to reopen an abandoned cut has turned out to be a gold mine, allowing him to process massive amounts of pay dirt efficiently. Unlike Parker, Tony has maintained a steady, methodical approach, investing heavily in his infrastructure and ensuring his operations run smoothly. His experience and patience have allowed him to weather difficult seasons, and this year, everything seems to be going in his favor. One of Tony's key advantages is his ability to keep his equipment in top shape, reducing costly downtime that has plagued Parker in recent weeks. Tony's massive dredging operation, a venture that many doubted in earlier seasons, is also beginning to pay off. With years of investment and refinement, the once controversial plan is proving to be a long-term gold producer, giving Tony yet another edge over Parker. Parker's uphill battle. Parker Schnabel, known for his aggressive and ambitious approach to mining, is facing an uphill battle this season. While he has consistently outproduced many of his competitors in the past, he is now dealing with multiple challenges that have put him at a disadvantage. Equipment breakdowns, labor shortages, and operational inefficiencies have all played a role in slowing down his gold production. One of Parker's biggest gambles this season has been running 3 wash plants simultaneously, a strategy designed to maximize gold recovery. While this approach has the potential to yield huge results, it also stretches his resources thin. When everything is running smoothly, Parker's operation is a force to be reckoned with, but any hiccup, such as a mechanical failure or a delay in pay dirt, can bring production to a grinding halt. In addition to mechanical issues, Parker is struggling with crew retention. With high turnover rates and a need for experienced hands, finding skilled workers who can keep up with the intense pace of his operation has proven to be a significant challenge. Unlike Tony, who has a loyal crew that has worked together for years, Parker is constantly training and replacing workers, which impacts efficiency. Adding to his troubles, Parker's usual strategy of finding fresh, high-yielding ground has hit a wall. Some of his new cuts have not panned out as expected, forcing him to dig deeper, both literally and financially, to stay in the game. With mounting expenses and limited time, Parker is in a do-or-die situation. Who will come out on top? The rivalry between Parker and Tony is more intense than ever. While Tony currently has the upper hand, Parker's track record suggests he thrives under pressure. If Parker can resolve his operational setbacks and keep all 3 wash plants running at full capacity, he could make up lost ground quickly. One major factor that could help Parker is his ability to adapt. Over the years, he has proven himself to be a problem solver, often coming up with creative solutions to overcome setbacks. Whether it's sourcing new machinery, negotiating better land deals, or pushing his team harder, Parker has a knack for turning bad situations into profitable ones. Another advantage Parker might have is his willingness to take risks. While Tony plays the long game with steady, calculated moves, Parker has been known to take bold chances that sometimes lead to massive payoffs. If he can find the right opportunity before the season ends, he might just be able to pull off a dramatic comeback. Meanwhile, Tony's experience and steady hand remain his biggest strengths. He knows how to navigate the ups and downs of the gold mining industry, and with his current momentum, he is unlikely to let up. Tony also has a history of making strategic land deals, and if he secures another high-yielding claim, his lead over Parker could become insurmountable. The future of the rivalry. Regardless of who wins this season, the Parker versus Tony rivalry is far from over. Both miners have built successful operations that are set to continue for years to come. Parker, despite his struggles this season, is still young and ambitious. With each setback, he learns valuable lessons that could make him an even stronger competitor in the future. Tony, on the other hand, continues to prove why he is one of the most respected miners in the Klondike. His ability to turn struggling operations into gold-producing powerhouses is a testament to his experience and tenacity. While he may have the lead now, he knows that Parker is always looking for the next opportunity to surge ahead. As Gold Rush Season 15 continues, all eyes will be on these 2 mining titans to see who will emerge as the season's ultimate winner. One thing is certain: when it comes to mining gold in the Klondike, No rivalry is more fierce than Parker versus Tony. Stay tuned to see how this showdown unfolds.